Are we in tune?
Hello, everybody. This is a Two Way Street Coffee House, and we are doing a virtual concert this evening. We had a little technical difficulties getting our couple hooked up for the night, but it sounds like they are ready to go. My name is John. I've been at the coffee house now for years, and probably anybody who's been there has seen my ugly mug. Coffee House has been doing live Friday night music for 49 years. Um, Due to the COVID, I mean, we've been going to this live stream format, and so far it's working pretty good. It gives our performers the possibility of making some money without having to go anywhere. Uh, so tonight we've got MMCM, and they are somewhere out there in the virtual world. I use that word all the time. So for those who don't know what MMCM is, that's Matthew, Michael, and Christina Marie. They've played our coffee house a couple times. They did a private showcase for us at a conference. To let you know, there's no performance fee. There's no tickets at the door or anything like that. We ask that you donate on the Two Way Street website. There's a button you can click on that says, donate for MMCM, and that'll go through PayPal. If your heart desires to contribute, be as generous as you can to support them. 100% of all of the donations go directly to Christina and Matthew. And I think, are you guys ready to go? I'm seeing are you guys ready?
Thumbs up.
Okay, then
Yes.
without further ado, MMCM.
I wait and I wait and I wait. Not getting any younger, maybe wiser, I pray. Are you at work while I wait? Or are you waiting on me to seize the day? Nights and days pass like a jet flying by. You admire them briefly as they pass through the sky. You wonder where they're going, and you wonder why they paid all that money to travel so high. It's a high road we are traveling on, dear. There may be no roads, but the way looks clear. Hold my hand in my heart, and I'll let go of fear, though it may be a long way home from here. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We didn't include a clap track or anything, though it would make. Though, yeah, we're just gonna have to imagine. But it's not about the claps. It's just about sharing this moment together from, I would say, our couch to yours. But we're at a radio station. We are. Yeah, there's couches in the other room, but there's no couch in this particular room. We're so happy to be at Wallace Hall. It's an actual venue, and some of you might know who are part of Folk Alliance or other the Two Way Street, that there's an event we do here called Song and Story on this very stage, and so this is the site of that. So it's not officially Song and Story, but we do have some songs and maybe even some stories. That particular tune is called High Road, and it was on our first EP that we just released about a month ago now, called In Between, and it was inspired by jet streams, or chemtrails, as some call them. This next tune is an early one. Sort of wrote this early in the time frame after I had moved back from California to here. It's called Love on Standby.
Not too fast.
It's almost like you're here, you know? Can really feel you guys. Just trust that you're here anyway. This is a little bit different than the actual Facebook Live, because if any of you are familiar with the actual Facebook Live, you actually, you know, you have like, you get to interact with people, and sometimes people even like go and type to each other, you know, between the screens. It's none of that here right now. I guess we could, but we're a little more interested in playing songs for you. So, this next song is also on this this EP called In Between, and this is called Civilized. It's the first track on there. Told me I had to become civilized, civilized. They told me I had to become civilized, civilized. They told me I looked pretty when I put makeup on my face. They gave me expensive clothes so I wouldn't look like a disgrace. They polished all my nails and they told me to do my hair. They plucked out the hairs God gave me so my skin was soft and bare. They told me I had to become civilized, civilized. They told me I had to become civilized, taught me to smother oil on the produce of the ground and to form a crust of sugar on the sweet peaches I found. They gave me all their riches and they gave me all their chains. They gave me all their heritage, hoping I would do the same. They told me I had to become civilized, civilized. They told me I had to become civilized, civilized. They gave me all their convenience and they gave me all their pain. They gave me all their heritage, but I won't carry on that name. They told me I had to become civilized, civilized. They told me I had to become civilized, civilized. They told me I had to become civilized, civilized. They told me I had to become civilized, civilized. I don't know what it was about that one today that felt a little bit like we were on the Shire. Do you want to play one, Matt? Yet?
No,
Or too late? How about
Your river is wide, son.
okay.
So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah. We just did a little bit of recording of this tune with some friends of ours. They're called the Katie Bell and the Bell Rangers. Great Americana act. Well, they encompass a lot of things, but that's, I guess, what Americana is. So they sang on this, played on this a little bit. So here's this one. You're going up for seconds before you finish your plate. You're planning ahead, but still getting there late. You're looking for work when you got so much to do. You think you're waiting on them, but they're waiting on you. You're trying to move out before you move in. You try hitting a home run before you learn how to swing. You put your eggs in the basket before you cover the hole. If you wanna cross the river, you gotta find you a boat. Oh, the river is wide and the valley is deep. Oh, the desert is dry and the mountains are steep. Oh, the moon is high and the stars out of reach. Before you learn how to fly, you gotta stand on your own 2 feet. You try hitching a ride before you know where to go. You say you wanna see, but your eyes are shut closed. You're lending a hand, but with the other you steal. You say beautiful prayers, but you forgot how to kneel. Oh, the river is wide and the valley is deep. Oh, the desert is dry and the mountains are steep. Oh, the moon is high and the stars out of reach. Before you learn how to fly, you gotta stand on your own 2 feet. You're making promises that you can't fulfill. You trust in the thief to pay the honor till. You're going to bed while the wolf's at the gate. You paint the world with red paint. How about another river song, Matt? So I got to tell you guys a story. When I was about 9 years old, we grew up, in this area where there's a couple rivers, the Fox and the Illinois, and I used to like to go down by the river when I was a kid, and still up till today. I'm sure Matt,
I stay away from the water.
he stays away from the water, so we're a little bit different in that regard. But there's this particular part of the bridge that says no wake zone, because it's in between these two bridges. Anyway, to make a long story short, I fell in the river one time when I was 9, and my friends also fell in the river that day at this particular spot, and they were all concerned, freaking out for their lives, and I went to swim down the river to get my wedge sandals that also fell. They were pretty cute. But no, the no wake zone is sort of, the idea of it to me was just being in a place where if you're trying to make a positive impact, and but just realizing that you shouldn't get too far ahead of yourself, and sometimes it's good to lay low. So here's this one. Actually, I have two wake songs. This is not the one that I was just talking about, no wake zone. This is a different one called The Wake of Your Desire, which is, the idea of this one is being swept up in the desires of other people in a positive way, like people having a positive influence in you, in your life. That was the inspiration. You are setting out to sea, that you don't know how to swim. You are hoping to be saved if you ever did fall in the way of your desire. search for what we cannot see, and do not yet understand. In the wake of your desire, I am far from anything I could see. In the wake of your desire, I am closer to what I've been trying to see. All right, buddy. I think it's about that time. Switch it over to Matt. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Let's see here. Here's a post drinking song.
Want to say a special thank you to Two Way Street, John and Tim especially, for having us tonight. These guys are awesome. If and when everything opens back up and we can see each other in person, if you haven't been to Two Way Street, they have some really cool different variety of acts that
A lot of touring
come,
acts.
yeah, touring acts from all over the place. They come here to Downers Grove, and it's been for many decades now. So it's definitely a legend of sorts. And thank you for having us.
Am I here alone? Are we fading? All these questions filling up my head. Is it safe to say all this waiting is only wasting all my precious time? Just stand me and lead me on my way. I'm yours, dear, if you love me. Say you love me. Oh, but it's not the same. Let me know before I go and say. Let me know before I go. Let's see here. I am yours, dear. If you love me, say you love me. Oh, but it's not the same. Let me know before I go and say, let me know before I grow impatient. Let me know if you want me to stay. I don't want to say goodbye, but I will if things don't change.
Wow, that was a new ending of a chord. Always it's full of surprises, Matt.
Oh no, broke a string.
Good thing we have another guitar. It needed new strings anyway.
You can plug that?
Yeah.
Sorry for the loud pop.
Honeybee, honeybee, when was the last time you cared for me? Or anybody but yourself, my honeybee. Baby sweet left me standing at the shore while she longed to see. I ain't got nobody to call my own. Honeybee, in the smoke of the evening, looking for somebody to call my own. Don't know how much I miss you, how much I want to kiss you, hold me tight tonight. Honeybee, honeybee, when was the last time you cared for me? Oh, anybody but yourself, my honeybee. Honeybee, honeybee, when was the last time you cared for me? Oh, anybody but yourself, my honeybee. That's the end of my story, standing at the shore for all eternity. Now she's but a melody, my precious little honeybee. But I'll find another honeybee. I will find another honeybee.
Something like that. It's to
could also just function without the
you go.
D string. Ooh. Even more surprises. You want to do the Queen? Queen bee? No. How about this one? This is a new tune, newer than some of these. Still written about, well, pre-pandemic. But it's sort of strikingly, I don't know, appropriate. No one in the pews, no one at the bar, no one at the table. Did we travel too far? Yeah, I can remember not too long ago when there was a reason to open the doors. The rooms are all clean, the vases are filled, the lights are all high, the calf has been killed. Musicians are playing, drinking their beer. The truth has been spoken with no one to hear. Is it the sickness in me or the sickness in man? Am I really doing the best that I can? And if it doesn't reach, then so what if I am? So what if I am? So what if I am? There's some who are hungry and searching for bread, and some who need someone to share theirs with. And in the land of the rich, both can be found, but will they find each other on uncommon ground? Is it the sickness in me or the sickness in man? Am I really doing the best that I can? And if it doesn't reach, then so what if I am? So what if I am? So what if I am? I'm wondering if I can finger pick on this thing. For those of you who are familiar with Folk Alliance, this is a tune written during the time that we were supposed to be at the Folk Alliance International in Montreal. We were coming off a month or so long tour in the West, and driving back through Colorado, I got very sick and could not even go. I expedited my passport and everything to get there on time, and it just wasn't in the cards. But we got this song out of it, so it's called Whorehound and Licorice. Whorehound and licorice will never remedy this unrelenting cold inside of me. Spearmint and peppermint will not provide enough refreshment to make all things new. It's not enough to hear you, it's not enough to know, it's not enough to be near you. I must go where you go. Sugar and coffee, you can ride them for a while and find yourself a crying as fast as you smile. Taking care of business can get your ducks all in a row. Take care of your heart and you flow. It's not enough to hear you, it's not enough to know, it's not enough to be near you. I must follow where you go. It's not enough to hear you, it's not enough to know, it's not enough to be near you. I must follow where you go. Thank you guys so much for listening, for joining us for this brief hour here. I think we've got maybe one more tune. Matt, would you want to close us out? One. If you haven't heard this CD, you can hear it streaming online, on Spotify or Amazon or Apple
We have plenty
Music,
of
any of
copies
those things. But
left,
we have physical copies. If you have an actual CD player in your car or a boombox with a CD player, who knows?
We're working on getting doing a small batch of 8 tracks. We'll see.
Yeah, you can go to our website at mmcm.band and You'll find links there for anything you might want to find that we have available. So yeah, thank you guys again. Thank you, Two Way Street.
Here is a song that's it's kind of about aging. We don't play it very often. But since you guys are so quiet and attentive, I figured might as well. Not quite, but let's see how this goes. The song's called what's it called?
Backwards.
Backwards. Also inspired by the moonwalk.
There's a place that can't be seen, but with your eyes shut, you can almost catch a glimpse of the feeling.
Dust.
Dust on the cupboard, furniture is covered, the water stopped running a long time ago. Crow's edge towards the end of my eye. Color seemed deeper than I ever realized. Leathered skin, weather in every frame that goes by, like I'm walking backwards and looking behind. There's a place I used to call home. Hope shine by candlelight, now embers of old. So spit shine the china, put in the time to smile at faces of stone. Crow's edge towards the end of my eye. Colors seem deeper than I ever realized. Leathered skin, weather in every frame that goes by, like I'm walking backwards and looking behind. Must I be walking backwards and looking behind? Through it, walking backwards and looking behind.
Thanks, guys, so much.
Hey guys, I think we've got time for one more song.
Oh, one more.
We're gonna give you,
song.
you know,
Is that what this crowd
well,
is chanting
We're
out
just
there?
we're
We're
waiting
gonna
to hear an
give-
encore.
Oh yeah, encore is standard at the Two Way Street. So
Oh,
Should we walk off the stage and then come back up? Like we're surprised we're doing an encore?
well, I'm surprised.
Thank you guys so much.
go for
Thank
it.
you so much. And close with this song that's on Spotify and all those things.
Yeah, this was our first song that we ever put out. Matt wrote it years ago.
Yep, I was next to a dumpster and I had a pen and paper with me, and I started writing the song without the guitar, and it just sort of came out. I can almost smell it now.
Waiting for that day to take me home. Open sky, open road, the unknown. Couldn't ask for anymore. Slow white winds brush your marrow once again. Sends a shiver to your head, but no regrets. Couldn't ask for holding on to the sun, holding on to the sun. Taillights fade through a war waged by rain. Ship the fleet and the brigade, clouds enraged. Guess I'll just ride out the storm. Lines they blur unto static go the words. Forget my best you gave, your worst never hurt. Oh, doesn't matter anymore. Holding on to the sun, holding on to the sun, holding on, holding on, holding on to the sun.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, John and Tim.
Yeah. This was a great night. I truly enjoyed you guys, and I'm just going to remind everybody who's listening. Look at the bottom of the screen where it says to tip MMCM, and if your heart desires to contribute, be as generous as you can, because they're trying to scratch out a living here. Tomorrow, Saturday the 22nd, we have the Country and Western virtual sing around from 2 to 4. You go to the website and you'll pick up the Zoom link. And for those who have done it before, they know what to do. Other than that, we have a lot of participatory things throughout the time, even the virtual time now. We're still doing bring your own songs and sing-arounds. So for those who are, inclined to do that, that'd be wonderful. So on that happy note, next Friday, oops, I forgot. Next Friday, the 28th, we have from 8 to 9, we have the group February Sky coming to us from Michigan. Again, a virtual concert. And we will do this all again next week. So I think until that time, until the